If I had or if we went, the second conditional. When we talk about things that are not true now, like imaginary situation, at present, we use second conditional. Dan likes fast cars, but he doesn't have one. He doesn't have enough money. So if he had the money, we're saying this because he doesn't have money. So the term if he had the money is like an imaginary situation. If he had the money, he would buy a fast car. So we got if and then he had the money. So after if, we use past simple. And then the next phrase, we use would plus the base form of the verb. We could also say he would buy a fast car if he had the money. So although it's past simple structure, it's referring to the current time, the present time. So that's why we say unreal situation at present. If he had the money, he would buy a car. If He would buy a car if he had the money. If I knew the answer, I would tell you. I would help you if I could, but I can't. So I'd means I would, she'd means she would, they'd means they would. I'll tell you if I knew the answer. We can also say if I were you. So usually we say I was, but for if we can use I was or I were both because it's an imaginary situation, it's exceptional. If I were you, I wouldn't go out. If the weather were better, it would be nice. What would Tom do if he were here? Some people also say was, especially in informal speech, but where is more common here? So if I have is the first conditional. So with first conditional, we use if and then present simple, and then the models are future simple. If I had second conditional, we're using past simple structure, but both situation is present. If I have time, I will go. Maybe I have time. If I had time, I would go. So I don't have time. So at the present, I know that I don't have time. If it isn't too expensive, I'll buy. If it wasn't expensive, I would buy it. But it is expensive now. I'll help you if I can. Maybe I can. I would help you if I could, but I can't now. I don't know the answer. If I knew the answer, I would tell you. I have a car. I couldn't travel very much if I didn't have a car. I want to go out. If I wanted to go out, so I don't want to go out. If I wanted to go out, I would go. We haven't got a key. If we had a key, we could get into the house. I'm not hungry. I would have something to eat if I were hungry. Sue enjoys her work. She wouldn't do it if she didn't enjoy it. He can't speak any foreign languages. If he could speak a foreign language, perhaps he would get a better job. You don't try hard enough. If you tried harder, you would have more success. I have a lot to do today. If I didn't have so much to do, we could go out. If he had the money, he would buy a fast car. Jane likes living in a city. So we have she and not and be, we can say. She wouldn't be happy if she lived in the country. If I wanted to learn Italian, I would go to Italy. I haven't told Helen what happened. She'd be angry if she knew. If we had a map, I could show you where I live. What would you do if you won a lot of money? It's not a very good hotel. I wouldn't stay there if I were you. If we lived near London, we would go there more often. It's a pity you have to go now. It would be nice if you had more time. I'm not going to take the job. I would take it if the salary were higher. I don't know anything about cars. If the car broke down, I wouldn't know what to do. If you could change one thing in the world, what would you change? I'd buy that jacket if it was a bit cheaper. If there was a good film on TV tonight, I would watch it. This room would be nicer if we had some pictures, if we had some flowers in the room. If there wasn't so much traffic, the air would be cleaner. Life would be boring if every day were the same. If I had nothing to do, I would be bored. We could invite all our friends to stay if we had a bigger house. If we had more money, we could buy a bigger house. I'd be happier if I could get a better job. If I could go anywhere in the world, I would go to Antarctica. I wouldn't be very happy if I didn't have any friends. I would buy I would buy a car if I had a lot of money. If I saw an accident in the street, I would try and help. The world would be a better place if there were no crimes. So in today's video, we learned that we can use second conditional using if plus past simple and then would or could plus the base form of the verb to talk about unreal situation now at present. So that's it. Thank you so much. Have a good one.